Okay, so let's have a nice close look at the hands, or the hand. Managed to get that reference really close by because I know a few of you have asked for that, so try my best to please as many people as possible, just so you can see where I'm working from. Using the stick, little round motions because I'm going to blend all this, just creating that dark underlayer again, and I'm going much darker than I need to. Could have used a bit of a lighter pastel. As I said earlier on, the stick is a cheap way of doing this. Could do it with a pencil, but the stick is a bit harder as well, so it hasn't got the it doesn't blend or move around. If you use a soft pastel, it doesn't stick to the surface that well. It's more prone to smudging. So when you use a hard pastel like these Conti sticks or the new pastel, then when you blend in like this with a stump, it's going to stay there. It doesn't smudge much at all. That makes it easier then to put a soft pastel layer on top. So just using my soft stump there, blending it right out. So that's the darker areas in place. And then I can just block in just lightly then some more black for an undertone. You'll be surprised how dark that goes then when I blend it. Filling that tooth of the paper up a little bit, ready for the highlights. Okay, so I must admit the hand doesn't look very impressive at all at this stage, but it's a necessary thing to get that dark in there. I didn't have to go that dark, but the black pastel was there, and I know that I'm going to be able to, you know, really go much lighter on top of that dark black black pastel. So critical, absolutely critical now for me to get these first strokes going generally in the right direction. Otherwise it's not going to make sense. It's not going to look like a hand, it's not going to look like fingers at all. And so obviously this is an underlayer as well. It's just a layer of detail starting. I'm going to go much lighter. Just wanted to quickly mention my Patreon channel for those looking for even more in-depth art instruction. It's packed full of pastel videos, oil videos as well, and those videos are being added to new ones every single month. I have videos for the complete beginner that have never done pastels or oils before with just limited supplies, and I take you from the very first blocking in all the way through to the final detailed drawings and paintings. I've also got some really unusual subjects as well, and in all of my videos I always take you through all the details. You see everything I do, how I create my work. But it's not just for beginners, it's also for novices, and I also show the best artwork that I've ever done as well. And this particular elephant video spans 6 hours, so you know you're going to see tons and tons of details, tips and techniques. And as mentioned, I've got lots of oil videos on there too, so there really is something for everybody, and you get access to hundreds of hours worth of videos for just $4. Now over 1,000 members strong. Hope to see you there soon. You can see as well I'm thinking about which areas underneath. So even this fur has areas that needs to be overlapped. We've got bits of fur that's on top of other areas. And with that second layer done, I'm now going to a lighter grey pencil. Loads and loads of greys to choose from in the Carbothello range. And now you can see it's really starting to take shape. I'm going a little bit slower. Making sure the fur marks are now going really close to the direction I want them in, because this is really going to be one of the centre of interest of this drawing. This is what's going to attract people to see the hand. It's a really cute hand. Holding on is something you don't often see in wildlife subjects, because if you're looking at big cats, you know that generally the paws don't become the centre of interest. So I need to get plenty of detail on this. Keeping the pencil fairly sharp at this stage, and when you're twirling the pencil like I am, I say on most of my videos, I'm usually twisting the pencil as I apply the line. So that's keeping that end, the nib of the pencil, quite sharp, quite cylindrical, rather than having a flat end on there if I wasn't turning the pencil around. So I think that's turned out quite well. I've still got a way to go with the highlight. I'll probably come back to it now as well once I'm almost finishing the drawing, and boost up a lot more of the highlights and soften a lot of the areas as well. But it's got the general fur direction. I can see where each finger lays, so it's going to be much easier again then putting on that final detail. If you're looking for even more great art sources, I've really got you covered. First off, I've got a Patreon channel that's been going well over a year or so, packed with around about 50 or more videos and new ones every month. Lots of the videos are many hours long, so you can see they're really in-depth. Subjects such as turtles, birds, elephants, big cats, you name it, is on there. So that's my Patreon channel. And also on that Patreon channel, before I go on to something else, I've got a secret Facebook group. So only the members are actually on there. It's the most supportive and friendly Facebook group that I've ever seen. I know I'm biased, but it really is. We've got 400 or 500 members on there, and they all help each other. So that's a great added bonus. That comes free with it. Also, you get line art every month as well, and we've just designed a brand new companion website for it. So if you've joined other patrons and channels and you found it very difficult to navigate around, we got this free website that comes with it. All the videos are now just a single click away. Couldn't be any easier than it is. I've also got my site, jasonmorgan.co.uk, lots of tutorial videos, DVD discs and downloads on there. And if you're struggling for reference photos for your art projects, I've got some of those too. I've got 900 plus on my website, wildlifeart-online.com, and they will be copyright free for you, so you can paint and draw from them and sell your work with no copyright worries whatsoever. So hope you like those extra resources, and I'll see you all again real soon.